Cheers.
Cheers. Gord and Wayne back at the Druid for Amazing Race Canada, Season 3, Episode 11.
11, the Gord episode.
The Gord
That's
episode.
what I'm calling it. El Gordo episodo.
So, everybody gets up Penticton, they all leave together pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I think, Gino and Jesse are out first. And then about an hour behind them, about 2 hours behind them,
Yep.
the next two teams. And then an hour behind them is the last team.
Yeah.
So, everybody's sitting at Penticton and they're waiting for an Air Canada flight. So they're all waiting and they're all on their way to Edmonton. Hello, Edmonton.
Yes, Edmonton. Edmonton rocks.
Great place to come.
Yeah, I like it.
We're still here, so we must.
I know. Yeah, they like us too for some reason.
Apparently.
Yes, they haven't thrown us out. Maybe later.
Yeah, that'll happen.
After our... yeah.
So there's a lot of tension at the airport because you got all three of the guys. The three guy teams are there, and Gino and Jesse had just U-turned. Nick and Matt and Brett and Sean are there. They're like, "Oh, this isn't good."
Yeah, Brett and Sean are right in the middle.
They're right in the middle.
Place to be.
Jesse's like, "So who got eliminated?" Like Nick, we're still here.
So they get here and they have to go to City Hall and
Mad dash for the cabs.
yeah, mad dash for the cabs.
Everybody goes
More
down.
cabs later.
And they have to interrupt a justice of the peace who's performing a wedding.
Yes.
So, first people at City Hall, Gino and Jesse. And Jesse's like, I don't want to do this.
He was very polite about it.
He was. And Gino's
Considering
like,
what happens
get
later.
up there.
Yeah.
So he goes up and he asks,
Excuse me.
do you have a clue for me? And she's like, oh, are you looking for this? No problem. Gets
That's what the clue said. Interrupt the wedding, so interrupt the wedding.
So
Excuse me, you gotta interrupt the wedding.
They were all very polite.
Was it a real wedding?
I don't know if it was a real wedding. It didn't look like it was a real wedding.
Oh.
It could have been. Hard to say. I don't know anything about that.
Weddings?
No, about whether it was real or not.
All right, yeah.
They do perform them there. I don't know that they perform them on the steps of the City Hall.
I don't know.
No idea. So, if anybody knows, let us know.
Sure.
Sure.
You want to get married?
Nah, I'm already married.
Oh, yeah.
After 25 years, I'm not going through that again.
Yeah. Do it once, why do it again?
There you go. If you do it.
You do it once, do it right.
Do it right.
What's the point of doing it again?
There you go. Heading to the Edmonton Waste Management Center.
Which is a cool place.
It is. It's a really cool
Field
place.
trip with my kid?
Yeah.
Ah, it's cool.
They do tours and stuff, and it's quite a big area there. Actually, Cassie did a full report on that in her junior high science fair, and video report and everything. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a cool place, and it's nice that they showed a different part of Edmonton than a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they know the river. They didn't do any hockey things. They went to the Waste Management Center where we do really good things at Waste Management. We
are very good at that. We're like in the top end of the world for
great at handling waste.
There you go. And
I had to get that.
once you were there, you get to do the detour. So they're either doing paper or plastic. Now apparently it's a blind detour.
So
they have no idea. Well, they're nowhere near the actual spot, so they can't see what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they just have to pick it, sight unseen. So
paper is the conveyor belt goes by, and you have to put with paper and stuff. You have to put all the non-paper stuff out, the garbage and the plastics, and put it in a bin, and they have to weigh more than 13 kilograms.
Right, and in plastic, they had to disassemble 6 old tube TVs, take the casing off, take the back of the tube piece off, get it all apart without breaking any of it.
I'm amazed they have so many old TVs like that still around.
Yeah,
flat screens have been around forever. You think people are...
I guess they just have a big landfill of these things are still disassembling.
I think so. Probably it.
I have a few of those in the basement still.
It's your fault. It's your fault, Dan. You're the one.
I collect stuff.
You're a hoarder.
So, anyway.
You collect comic books. You collect cool stuff. You don't collect old TVs.
And old TVs and computers. So, Simi and Opie get there first, and they choose plastics. And then right behind them, I believe Brett and Sean get there. They decide they're going to do paper. And the other two teams show up, and both of them decide they're doing plastic.
Yeah.
And Jesse, again, very analytical about it. Nick, on the other hand, figures, no problem.
Yeah.
Except you're supposed to remove it from the back of the tube, not take half the tube with it.
Chip it away. Chip.
Very well done, Nick. When I need to disassemble the ones in my basement, I'll call you.
Just put his head through it. Throw it. That was fun. I like how they gave him. You could see you know, Gino and Jesse were going to be serious about it, and then Nick and Matt, and they had their own little music. You knew something was going to happen because of that.
Sequence. You know, Brent and Sean are like, we have no idea what's going on. We have no idea where everybody is. We're probably last. They're just ripping through it, and they're filling up their bins. And they're like, you know what? We're just going to weigh them and see if we're good.
Yeah.
So they did, and they were over. They were both like a pound or you know, a kilo, 2 kilos over.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best way to do the race when you're doing a task and there's nobody around. You may worry we may be in last, but there's no one going up. Oh, they're done. Let's go. You're just going to do the task and get out.
Well, that's something I noticed with Jesse. Every time he's in a group area where he can see the other teams, as soon as they're doing something, Jesse's always like, hey, are they done?
What are they doing over there?
Squirrel. Like, focus, dude, focus. The next clue, and they're off to the Outlaw Curling Club.
Did they steal the cab or not?
They did not. Their cab waited, I think.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
And the other cab that waited was Nick and Matt's cab that was there.
Okay.
Of course. They're off to the Outlaw Curling Club. They get to the curling club, and it's a face-off. So they have to wait until another team shows up. Everybody's really close.
Yeah, real close.
Gino and Jesse managed to get a shuttle ahead of the other two teams. They get back and they realize their cab's not there. But Nick and Matt's cab is. How nice of them.
Ooh, how nice.
So, of course, they jump into Nick and Matt's cab, and as they're jumping into the cab, Nick and Matt's shuttle pulls up, and they're like, they're stealing our cab, man.
I would be very uncomfortable of stealing Nick and Matt's cab. I mean, they're wrestlers.
Those guys angry.
And he's an elementary teacher, but still, I mean, they can do these moves. They can, you know, just hold you here and your arms twisted, your neck's bent, and you're in a lot of pain.
You don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Do not.
Apparently, Gino and Jesse weren't that worried about it. They figured, hey, you know what? We're in the cab. Too bad for you guys. Have a nice day. And the cab driver, rather than being loyal to his previous customer, the customer who said, please wait for us, takes the next guy who gets in the cab.
That's not good for tourism. You know,
no, that kind of the cab goes away. Now you've got Nick and Matt, Simi and Opie. Simi and Opie saw what was going on. Opie runs back in, calls for another cab. Yeah. So he's thinking, okay, great. We're waiting for a cab. Nick and Matt call for a cab. While they're waiting for cabs, way out in the East End, in the middle of nowhere, a cab finally shows up. And while Simi and Opie are trying to find out if it's their cab or not, because they don't want to pull a Gino and Jesse.
No.
Nick and Matt are loading their bags in the back, getting into the cab, and off they go.
They pull a Gino and Jesse.
They pull a Gino and Jesse.
Because it's not some random cab in the middle of nowhere. That's the middle of nowhere.
Pretty much.
Cabs aren't driving around in the industrial zone near Sherwood Park going.
I mean, it's possible it was a random cab going through there, but the odds are that was Simi.
Unless he was coming from home and going to the airport to go to work or something like that.
Yeah. Or he just dropped somebody at the Waste Management Center and he's leaving, sees people walking around. Maybe. But, I mean, usually they have a name for contact. The guy had no name. So Nick figured, well, you know what? There's no name. We're getting in.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of a gray area. I think they did take Simi and Opie's cab.
I believe they did. And I think the guy was probably saying, oh, I don't have a name, when he probably did. He was probably afraid of the wrestlers, too.
Good idea there.
Yeah, it popped in my head going,
you got these two giant mountains standing outside your vehicle. It's okay, we're taking them. Okay, not the father and daughter. They don't look like they're going to beat us up. These guys might. Your cab shows up, and Simi and Opie get in, and oh look, the contact name for that cab is Nick.
Nick.
So while they have Nick's cab,
Simi and Opie stole Nick's cab. We never thought of that.
Oh my God!
How evil.